All right, let's welcome you back to another episode of Destination-Sucess. We are on number 77. It's awesome. So, today we're going to be talking about your circle of people and networking. So, if you're new to small business or new to being a business person and haven't really networked before, it's crucial in the beginning. Um, and it's also terrifying. People, some people are really good at it, and some people, basically they need to learn how to do it. And it's not really difficult, but it does take a little finesse. Um, and it's free nine times out of 10. Well, it's free to network, but you normally have to go to some type of organization that offers networking meetings, or you can go to your local chambers, or you can go to your local construction like ABC meetings and things like that. Like, there's always organizations, and they always have um, you know after hours meetings where you can have a drink and a snack or an appetizer, and mingle and meet people. So, first rule of thumb is don't be too aggressive. You just want to say hi. Hi, how you doing? You know what I mean? Like, introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Sherm. I run Destination-Sucess. I help people. I help small businesses with moving past those obstacles and hurdles. That's simple. Just keep it that simple and sweet. Don't have to get too crazy. Try to make it memorable. Some people have some really memorable elevator pitches, and that's how you remember people. But really, how you remember people is you get to know them, you like them, and you want to do business with them. So you want to do business with the person you're meeting, and they want to do business with you as a person, and that's the like, know, and trust factor, and that's huge in gaining business and how fast you're going to have other people help you with your business. Because in the beginning, there's nothing better than having a group of other business people, owners, salespeople out there selling your business as well. And it's not difficult because they want to help you. Second key thing is help them with a problem. Instead of you, instead of it being all me, 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 why don't you ask them if they have an issue? So, like, you start, hi, my name's Sherm. I went through my spiel, and hey, Susie, who is a hairdresser. So, hey, what's going on? Anything exciting going on, or anything you're trying to solve? Any problems you have at the hair salon? Oh, you wouldn't believe it, Sherm. I got this issue with payroll. I'm not filing my taxes on time, and blah blah blah. As small business owners, we all have, especially in the beginning, you have a lot of problems. Because you're learning things and figuring things out, and there's nothing wrong with having a good group of people around to ask for help. And I'm like, hey, I got a great service for that. And you're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's automated. It's inexpensive. You can go right online, sign up. They'll help you get all your state, federal taxes all figured out. You'll import all your employees, and you just go right online and knock it out. They have an online portion for your employees to go on and see their paychecks, get their W-2s, all that kind of stuff. Like, really? Yeah. So now you have just solved what is a huge hurdle at this moment. You know, she is a hair, she cuts hair. She does, that's what she does for a living. You think that, and just like, me, we do food. Do you think that HR is our number one priority or our number one, skill set? No, it's not. It's not even close. So you've now solved a problem for her. So, what do you think the next time she hears somebody that says they're having a birthday party, or a wedding, or a whatever? Because I switched back to Sherm's Catering, and I'm sorry because I've been doing it so long, but nonetheless, we'll stay with Sherm's Catering. So she says, "Oh, I have this buddy Sherm. He's a great guy. He's going to help you out. He'll do a great job. You tell him I sent you." And that's how it works. It's really that simple. Is that you help someone and they help you, and then you guys keep helping each other back and forth. Because guess what happens? Now that Sue sent you a referral, you're going to want to send her another referral. So then you're going to be out and you're going to be hanging out with your significant other. Somebody else is going to be talking about, oh, I don't like my hairdresser and I need to get a new hairdresser. And you're going to go, Boom, Sue. Hey, I have this really good friend that she referred, a birthday party to me, and we've been talking and hanging out. She's a really nice lady. I like her a lot. I haven't seen her cut hair, but she seems like a great person. You should give her a shot. You should give her a call and you tell her that I sent you over there. See how this works? I mean, we make it so difficult as people because we're scared to talk to each other. But that's as easy it is. So now we have to get to the important rule number 3. Okay, so rule number 3 is if I've gone out of my way, me, Sherm, have gone out of my way to help you, friend, new business owner, with a referral, guess what you have to do? You have to call the goddamn referral because we both look bad now. Because now I've referred you and you haven't called somebody back. So you have to go through and you have to call them back. Now, look, not every customer is a good customer. Not every customer is the right customer. There's a difference. There's a difference between saying, hey, I can't help you, and not calling someone back and not acknowledging the fact that we've given you and we went out of our way to help you in your business. Because I'm going to tell you, just as easy as it is to give back and forth, as it is to stop giving and then start talking nonsense. I was getting ready to say shit. Talking nonsense about the person that you tried to help. So, rule number 3 is the absolute most important rule number, but and it's 3 because you have to go in sequence. But it's really the most important one is that somebody gives you a referral. Somebody goes out of their way. Now, you're going to say, Sherm, I called this person 3 or 4 times. You did your job. Okay, you can't help that somebody gives you a bad referral. And sometimes when you're in referral groups, they do that. Like they just, oh, I heard my buddy say he needed something. They didn't really talk it up. They didn't really give you that warm introduction. They're just throwing something out there, and that's okay because now you can have another question or a conversation with the person that gave you a referral. And there's nothing wrong with this because you just have to communicate what's good for you. What's a good referral for Sherm? And a good referral for Sherm is someone that needs catering for their next special event. That's what's a good referral. Now, all I'm asking you to do is just say, hey, I'm going to call. Or, hey, someone from Sherm's Catering's office is going to call because Sherm isn't calling. Sherm doesn't call customers. Sherm hasn't called customers in a really long time. But my point is, you say, hey, someone from Sherm's is going to call you, and you should be expecting a call in the next day or two. Because you're having a conversation that you're acknowledging, hey, I know you have a need for something, and I have a person that can help you fix it and fill that need, and they're a good person. So I just want to let you know that they're going to be calling. So now the customer, the future potential customer, isn't ignoring us because they don't know who we are. So you have to do everything kind of in a right passion and a right thing. And when you start putting all these people around you that are going to help you with that, business is really easy. Getting good business is easy, but you have to make sure that you're all following the same rules, is that we're all qualifying them, that they are actually looking for something. You don't want anybody just kicking a can, talking about, well, I was thinking about throwing a party. I'm not sure, blah, blah, blah. That's not really a good lead. You know what I mean? Like a good lead is, hey, I'm throwing a birthday party in April for my girlfriend, and there's going to be, we're having like 50 people over, and I can't cook all that food and entertain at the same time. I need to hire somebody. That's a good referral. The same thing with the hair salon person. Hey, I don't like the person I'm going to. I'm looking for a new person. Do you know anybody, that does hair in the Wilmington area, the Newark area, the Middletown area? Oh yeah, here's the person. Or they're not in Middletown, they're in Wilmington. Would you be willing to drive to Wilmington? Oh, well, I work in Wilmington. I could just go after work. Or, every Wednesday I have to take my kids to choir practice, and it's at the church, and it's in Wilmington, so I could do that while I'm getting a haircut. Great, it'll all work out. Like you just have to have a conversation. You can't pretend that you just have a hot lead, we throw it in somebody's lap, and boom, everything works. Like you have to communicate with everyone fully, all the way through giving leads and receiving leads. And that's how things work best. Everybody loves helping each other, but you've got to also accept the responsibility of the help and do what you're supposed to do as the person receiving the lead, as well as do a great job at giving a lead. So I'm going to recap real quick because we've got about 17 minutes into this. So, number one, find groups. There's chambers, there's business associations, there's all kinds of meetups. I mean, it doesn't have to be professional. It could be a chess club, a pool club, a cigar lounge. It could be a wine club where you go and meet and drink wine. Anywhere that people are congregating outside of the normal 9 to 5 thing is a great place to meet people. One, wherever you go, I smoke cigars. So we do a lot of business at the cigar lounges. You know what I mean? Like I'm comfortable. I can smoke a cigar, I can talk about cigars. And then, normally business comes up and people are looking for help with this, that, and the other. So it's easy for me. I'm also a member of 4 different, like chamber organizations. So, we go there and I'll go to a annual dinner and then, when you go to those meetings, make sure you go to meet 4 new people. Sorry, the camera's in a different spot today. 4 new people. Don't go to the same 4 people and you feel comfortable with. Go introduce yourself. You can't get new customers in a new area if you keep asking the same people the same question. You got to break out every now and then. And if you don't feel comfortable with saying hi to 4, start with 2. You'll get comfortable eventually because eventually when you start walking into these rooms, everybody's going to know you. And then at that point, it's you're not really walking into a room full of strangers. And what happens is you go to these meetings going, I need to see this person because I know they're going to be there and I have a question about something and I know they can help me. And then what? People feel really engaged and important when you come to them and they're helping solve your problems. So that's number one. Put a good group of people around you. Number two is have a good pitch. Make sure that it's quick and easy and don't sell, sell, sell. Just say, hi, my name is, and I help small business owners overcome obstacles. Make it short and sweet. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Sherm. Yeah, well, and then say, so do you have an obstacle? Like that's my easy in every time. So what are you working on right now? What's something that you can't figure out? What's something you're not getting past? What's a problem you're dealing with? It's easy for me to ask those questions. Normally they come to me and go, Sherm, you've been a small business owner for almost 30 years. I have this problem. How can I help you? And then I just give them some solutions. 3, once you get the referral because you've talked to them, you start to build a relationship, the like, know, and trust kind of part of that. Once somebody gives you a referral, you have to go out of your way to try to contact that person to make sure that you're not making you look silly and them look silly. So that's networking, and that's putting yourself in the right room of people, asking the right questions, and starting out with the giver's gain is to give help. Do not sell, 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 sell. You start with giving first, and I promise it'll always be the giver's gain, as you always have people helping you sell your business after you help them solve some problems. So until next time, thank you.